Sword of the Demon Hunter just ended, and honestly, it was a pretty good one, but the slow burn was real.
Yes! 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 Yes!
Let's talk about it. How'd you feel about this episode, man?
All I gotta say is those first 2 episodes was straight peak. Okay.
Yeah, they hooked
Actually,
us back.
I'll even say the 3rd episode too. 3rd episode's pretty good too.
Yeah.
But after that, they lost like all of the plot. There was like no plot. And then we thought it finally picked up in episode 6, where it showed him in the future. And then it went right back to
Nah, what made me mad about that one is they took us to the future where he got to see them reenact a play about him in the past, and then took us right back to the past. I was like,
oh,
we got a ghost in here. But anyway, I was like, yo, what is the point of that? You know what I'm saying? Because they show him like visiting this little shrine, and he's like in high school 1,000 years later or so. A little weird, but hey, you know what I'm saying? He don't age, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, at that point, like, what's even the point of that future like arc? You know what I mean? It didn't make any sense.
It was a filler episode for sure, because it was just about some drunk girl that his boy used to be in love with. That did not progress the story at all.
The harlot named Harlot.
I know. I'm saying the point is that part of it didn't progress the story at all.
Nah, it didn't. And I think what makes it worse to me is that like that future section kind of ruined all tension for the past that they were showing. Right? Because now that I just seen him like 500 plus years in the future, I know he ain't got to have no issues in the past for real. You know what I mean? So like, I was just like, all right, that's cool, I guess.
What I thought was going to happen is that they were going to continue from the future, and then he ends up finding his sister. Then that would have been cold. That would have been so cold.
That would have been crazy. But what makes me like, because they did this future thing 3 times. At the end of episode 1, they showed him in the future.
Right,
next
you
to
did
that
say
girl.
that, and I didn't notice it, but
I was like,
you did, yeah.
Okay, like maybe that's where the story's going. I thought they were about to do it because they did like a flash forward at the end of episode 1. Did nothing with it. They did another flash forward where they show the girl, him meeting the girl, who essentially like took over for the shrine that his loved one died at and was like the head mistress or the head like maiden of. Then they didn't go anywhere with it again, and then they showed the play. It didn't go anywhere. What was the point of that, bro?
We need answers. We just need answers.
And mind you, right? Like, I'm not even trying to just like talk crap about the show, because the first 2 to 3 episodes were so fire that like I just had so much hope.
That's what I'm saying.
Like I was coping the whole time.
What's crazy is the 2nd episode and the 3rd episode actually slowed down, but it just had so much meaning behind it.
Yeah, because
they were like, cooking his
dad that doesn't realize he was his son until he realized at the end. It was tough.
Bro, they were cooking with that, bro. I just don't know why they couldn't keep it. Like, what's crazy is they actually still did keep it that way, but then it got like repetitive of him like killing demons, and it just wasn't like.
I would say after they killed, or what's it called? He defeated the girl demon who was killing the men, and his homie that was turning invisible died. The plot was just trash from like there until like episode 11. Yeah,
until the other homie that kills demons showed up. I'll say he kind of brought it back a
He
tad,
brought it back, but he didn't. It didn't help the plotlessness of it, right? Because the show starts us off with the premise that like, 1, demons are like a massive threat. Right? 2, his sister is supposed to be like Muzan. You know what I'm saying? And she was talking like Muzan before she left. You know what I'm saying? She was like, I just killed your girl, and I'm gonna destroy everything you love. I was like, oh.
All I'm saying is though,
and then she didn't show up.
The first 2 demons we saw in episode 1, he has not seen anyone's like that since.
Maybe the one that was killing the dudes was okay. Let's not.
He didn't have no trouble with that, really.
Yeah, he did. They couldn't even catch him for real. Remember, because you needed the blind.
But once he actually had it in front of him, he didn't have no trouble. He had trouble when this demon gave him a demon arm. All right, that's when he had trouble. He
was moving. You know what I'm saying?
Those 2 demons at the beginning. If he had anything like that, in the later episodes, it might have been a problem.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
He definitely did for the most part, like low key breeze through every other demon encounter.
Yeah,
Until
easy.
the very end.
Like obviously,
only when he struggled was his dad because it's his dad.
Yeah, that one don't count.
He was emotionally.
Yeah, he had to drink that stuff in order to kill him. But
yeah, like I said, this show just had so much potential that like you don't understand how good a show is. Like first few episodes have to be for me to sit through like another 10 boring episodes. Like that's just crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? And like they would tease us every once in a while. They teased us twice with his sister being behind something. But like,
yeah, she shows up in episode 11.
Yeah,
and we're like, okay, she about to pop off in 11.
She like killed some dude. I was like, oh, she's about to go crazy. And then we find out she's selling her bathwater. Just kidding. It actually was the bathwater of his deceased shorty, but yeah, it's neither here nor there.
That part was a little crazy.
It was, but
yeah,
like I said, it was just because the threats homegirl was dropping before she left. I really thought she was about to be moving like Thanos in this joint. You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
Like, I'm like, why are you out here selling demon water? Like, you should be really causing havoc. I thought she was gonna be like pulling up with like a demon army. I guess she was kind of trying to create one herself in a sense with that wine, but like I said, it just, to me, it just felt like he killed like 80 demons after she said all that, and she didn't even show up.
Yeah, I think it was a pointless venture.
You
really.
know what I mean? It could have been so much better. And like what they gave us still wasn't terrible. Like I kind of like the individuals episodes where they're like kind of going through like all the side character story arcs weren't terrible. It's just it didn't belong in this show. Does that make sense?
I agree.
Like with the level of hype and character building we started off with, I needed so much more. It didn't even have to be like just action packed because there was action in most episodes. We're not complaining about the choreography, animation, nothing. It's just the plot was just not as fire as it was supposed to be, bro. Like it felt like they were just like teasing us, like, oh, something crazy might happen, and then like it ended. I was like, hey, maybe crazy. Next season.
I don't know about next season, brother.
They need a next season. This whole season was built up.
I mean, the beginning after the end is gonna get another one, and I'm still gonna watch that shit.
I might too,
but I'm just that. I don't know. We'll see, man.
They suffering from the opposite things though. This show was well animated. You know what I'm saying? Well done, but the plot was just half cooked. And it's not even like half cooked because they tried and they couldn't land it. They just didn't even try, bro. You know, remember that plot from season 1 or episode 1? Yeah, we're not gonna touch on that. They just kept moving, bro.
It was crazy.
That's what made me mad about this one, man. Like, it had like the potential to legit be like a dark horse 10 out of 10 anime this season, but it's like a 6.
It fell out of the top 10,
bro. Like, it's legit. It's a strong 6. Like, and that 6. What's stopping it from being a 3 is that first episode.
Hour-long episode, by the way.
Carrying, bro. That first episode is carrying because it was just so hard. It was clean as hell, man. And we didn't have any moments anywhere like close to that after that. You know what I mean?
Agreed.
That's all it is. If y'all like Sword of the Demon Hunter, y'all let us know down below. Like I said, I'm giving it a 6. How about you?
I'll give it a 6.
Yeah. It just couldn't do it, man. It was like that little painting that they be having where like they drawing shows out. And it's like hella detailed in the front end, and then the horse turns into like a stick figure. That's Sword of the Demon Hunter, at least as of right now. Maybe a season 2 will change our opinions on this if we watch it.
I don't know, man.
Looks like he's not even with it no more.
We gonna see, man. But underwhelming for sure.
Yup. Aside from that, man, y'all like, comment, subscribe down below. We'll catch y'all. Peace.